ready for qualifying ahead of race number 2 and round 2 of the MotoGP eSport Championship, and we're here at Circuit Ricardo Tormo in Valencia. Who can take pole position? So far for round 2 we've had Jackhammer take 2 pole positions, which moves him to equal third in the all-time list with Trast. If he takes one more, that'll move on to 10, and just a couple behind the Andrew ZH and Adrian. So it's going to be an important qualifying for everybody, no much more than Adrian, who will be hoping to take pole position for the first time in 2024.
Yeah, Adrian will be very keen to get that pole position. It's been so elusive for him in previous qualifying sessions in the Global Series round 2, and we can see that concentration, that determination as Adrian looks to secure a good qualifying position, at least on the front row. If not, pole will be within his sight. And what a shot that is as he just goes round that corner with his elbow to the asphalt.
Yeah, a different prospect for the riders here in Valencia. Predominantly a left-handed circuit here, and a very different challenge for rider and machine. We've seen so many times throughout the years. Lots of great racing, and of course at turn 14, the final corner always shapes up a potential last moment pass, last moment for anybody to take the victory, and it could be shaping up for something quite incredible ahead of the race.
Yeah, and I wouldn't count this man out, Trast, who's been so good. Well, we obviously can't count out the reigning champion Jackhammer, who has been sensational in qualifying so far in this round 2, but Trast as well has such an impressive resume when it comes to this circuit in Valencia. Liam, he's been on pole 4 times, twice in 2017, and then in 2018 and 2020 as well. You know how we like to do our homework here. And then, Liam, well, he went on to win in 2017 twice, in 2018 and 2020. So if he manages to get that front spot on the grid, well, I think history can give us a bit of a lesson there.
I think it's safe to say, Connor, he's a bit good, isn't he, around Valencia? He's just a wee bit good as Trast, the Italian, your 3-time champ. And I think it's quite interesting, we've got all of our champions that are racing in the eSport riding on track together. Just ahead of us is Adrian. We're looking at Trast, and just behind him is your reigning champ. And of course we've got Daniele Alolé, who cleaned up in round 1 as Trast has just gone down. My goodness, we were just giving him all of the plaudits, all the praise, and he goes down at turn 11. Easy to do there as Daniele Alolé is powering on to a quick lap. Will it be pole position for Daniele Alolé, who did look to be the qualifying king in round 1, however hasn't been able to... Adrian's gone top. Edza Rock, the rookie, has gone down. Now Daniele Alolé does take pole position here in Valencia for the time being. So Daniele Alolé has responded. He has had no pole position so far. Adrian's gone down at turn 2. Adrian, who did go pole position before this, right here on screen, did take it. He's been distracted a little bit. Saw the yellow flags, has Daniele Alolé, but what an issue there. What a big piece of drama that is for Adrian, who's gone down at turn 2. Yeah, this is a tremendously dramatic session already. Kindness has gone down as the riders look to adjust, to adapt to this circuit in Valencia. They're struggling, it seems, so far, but not Daniele Alolé, who's been absolutely incredible. He sealed pole position twice in round 1. This time around, well, he's on course to make it 3. Yeah, Daniele Alolé is on form here in Valencia as the helicopter shot is watching one of the riders go out wide, but it's not Jackhammer, the rider on screen. Jackhammer currently on course for pole position. 3 red sectors, 2 more corners to go, coming through the left-hander, power sliding through here. Turn 13, drops down the hill ever so slightly, set the bike up a little bit into the final corner, runs a little deep but squares it off perfectly. Out of the final corner we go. Jackhammer on course for his 3rd pole position here at round 2. Is it? No! Second place for Jackhammer, only 300ths of a second off Daniele Alolé, and it wasn't quite hammer time. As Trast, as we were just talking about, no pole position in 2024 so far, comes back to a track that he adores here in Valencia, and he's put it on pole position.
Yeah, that was absolutely incredible from Trast. Deepo Akbar going down there, just confirmation on your screens. But Trast, what a lap to steal that pole position for the time being from Daniele Alolé. He is so good here in Valencia. He'll be relishing the fact that we're racing here again in the 2024 Global Series. He'll be desperate to get that pole position once again, because he knows if he manages to do it, well, he's on course for another win. Unreal
stuff from Trast. And let's not just forget, he was on the deck only moments before that, so to collect himself, gather himself back up and go again for that pole position, that's what champions are made of. As we're watching the Gas rider Kangsta on bike 28. Many people will remember that number 28 on board a very, very legendary Spanish rider in the form of Alex Crevier, the first ever Spanish MotoGP champion. As further back, we're watching the Aprilia rider Davide Teresi. Has been a little bit subdued so far in qualifying for round 2, sitting back in 10th, just ahead of the other Aprilia, which is Exia Rock, the rookie from Thailand, who's making his debut here in round 2 on board the Trackhouse Racing Aprilia. As Davide Teresi is on a good lap now, is the Italian. Full focused as he goes through one of the most trickiest corners in all of the calendar. Down the hill into turn 14. Kisses the curb ever so slightly on the outside, then over the curb on the inside. Powers it out of the final corner. The Aprilia racing rider comes across the line to record a quicker lap time. And fourth goes the Aprilia. Well, we were saying he was a little bit subdued, and he's already smashed himself in towards the second row here in Valencia. Jackhammer runs very wide at turn 9. That is going to scupper his lap.
Yeah, it will, but what a lap there we just saw from Davide Teresi. He was so focused, but he did exactly what he needed to do. And just to remind you that he's just set the fastest sector 1 of this session so far. Jackhammer's going to be looking to do even better and get himself back on top, but for the time being, it's Davide Teresi who we're watching, who is setting the fastest sector times in this current lap.
This is quite an astonishing lap coming in from Davide Teresi through the second sector. Lost a little bit of time there. I was run a little bit deep, but not quite as much as we thought he would. He has gathered it up nicely as Daniele Alolé, who was on for pole position, has gone off at turn 9. So Daniele Alolé, just remember, Andrea Dovizioso ran off there back in 2017, so the Ducatis do not have great form with that corner. The ghosts of turn 9 have come back to haunt the Ducati factory team with Daniele Alolé. But Teresi is on for a cracking lap through turn 14, the final corner, almost kissing the green on the inside, out of the final corner. Bit of a wheelie, he will lose a little bit of time there. Across the line comes Teresi, and no improvement there for the Italian with just under 7 minutes to go. Will he now come into the pits and have a bit of a breather, get himself ready for another run, as I'm sure a few of the...
bit of a moment there.
That was huge, wasn't it, Connor?
Yeah, absolutely. And we saw the frustration just when he finished that lap. It looked like he thought he was going to do better than his previous lap, which, as we said at the time, was very impressive. He didn't manage it, and it's his own disappointment which we saw on that base.
Back with Flavio Baldacci, the rookie Italian. Full face of concentration on the left-hand side of your screen as he makes his way through to turn number 4. So easy to lose the front into that right-hander, which is the first right-hander on the track for about 30 seconds.
Teresi.
As Teresi has gone down, so if you thought he was quite angry with his lap and no improvement from 4th, he'll be absolutely distraught with that one. As Daniele Alolé, the Ducati rider, hasn't made a mistake into turn number 9. He's put those ghosts to bed at that corner and is on course for pole position, but so is Trast, who's just come through sector 3, and he's on to better his pole position time. Through turn 13 we go, Connor. This could be a huge lap coming in, a statement lap time coming in from the 3-time champ.
Yeah, absolutely. Trast has been so good here so far. We knew that was what we were going to see from our veteran. He's been absolutely sensational, and when we started racing here right at the beginning, well, he was doing exactly the same. What a lap that was there.
That was brilliant, outstanding there from the Valencia king, as Daniele Alolé comes across the line, doesn't beat the lap time of Trast, and got very close indeed. So Daniele Alolé almost snagged pole position. However, Trast's lap time was just a little bit too good. However, Jackhammer, he has found some time through sector 1 and towards turn 6 he goes. The KTM rider, your reigning champion. This is what champions are made of. This is what the 3 best in the world in eSports are doing at the moment. Edge of the seat stuff, but Adrian, he is there. He's there or thereabouts through sector 2 as the 2-time champ. What can he do? As Jackhammer once again on course for pole position through sector 2.
Yeah, absolutely incredible from Jackhammer here. We'll see if we'll see him on pole once again in this round 2. It's a circuit which is not on his resume, and he'll be desperate to get that win this time around and just add it to what's such a fantastic list of victories that our reigning champion has to enjoy. As he looks over it,
yeah, as he comes out of the final corner. 3rd position so far for your reigning champion, across the line with 4 minutes to go. Will he go top? No, loses time in that final sector. Lost a lot of time in the final sector because he was on course for pole position after the first 3 splits. Deepo Akbar is out there on the wobbly stuff. Baldacci's down at the last corner. Baldacci, your Prima Pramac racing rider, he was on course to improve his lap time, but he's just found the gravel trap instead. But with 3.5 minutes to go, he does have time to improve on his current 6th position. Yeah,
Baldacci will be so frustrated with that. It looked like it was going to be such a good lap for the Italian, and it just came undone right at the last there. Jackhammer now going for it again.
Not quite the first sector that the reigning champ wanted, but sector 2 is a whole lot better. The reigning champion fastest through sector 2 would now ride on board with the KTM rider through the double right, turns 10 and 11. Absolutely perfect, hits the apex. A little bit slower through sector 3 than he was on the previous lap. Now this is where he loses all of the time through the left-hander. Turn 13, spinning up the rear as the British rider down the hill towards turn 14. Will he collect it? Hits the apex perfectly. Out of the final corner, drops that rear right height device over the crest of the hill, coming across the line. Will it be a better lap time from Jackhammer? Yes,
what about that, Jackhammer?
Pole position for your reigning champion. Absolutely out of nowhere for Jackhammer, who steals it from Trast, the Valencia specialist. And for the first time since 2021 here at Valencia, the first time we've raced here since 2021, we may have Jackhammer on pole position.
Yeah, it's a pole position that Davide Teresi will be desperate to take from him. We know he was on pole in round 1. This time around he's currently in P4, but he's setting good sector times. He set the best sector 1.
No, he's made a mistake
there. There goes the lap.
Yeah, big mistake there for Davide Teresi, but he doesn't look like that's bothered him too much. I wonder if he just really just threw in the towel for that lap and thought, you know what, I think I can do better. Maybe I'll just square off this corner, go again, and let's see what the Aprilia rider can do on this lap. 1 minute and 40 seconds to go for your riders here. Deepo Akbar, he needs a big lap. He's currently sitting down in 11th, only 1.3 seconds off the pole position. Here's Spadalongo. We're not seeing much of the number 4 VR46 racing rider. Spadalongo currently sitting in 7th, on for a better lap at the moment, Connor.
Yeah, it looks like he is. He'll be desperate to try and move up that grid. Currently set his best sector times in 1 and 2, but then, well, Liam.
Yeah, he just clipped the green on the inside of the right-hander, and you just saw his face there. He knew exactly what he did. He knew that lap was gone as soon as he did it. I don't know what the Italian for "oh no" is, apart from possibly "oh no," but I'm sure he said that maybe something a little bit stronger as his lap time was deleted. Now, Daniele Alolé, he's on for a quick lap time. Fastest through sector 1, but it's gone away from him a little bit in sectors 2 and 3, but further back, Trast, he's on for a pole position lap time. The Valencia specialist, he wants his first pole position of 2024 as we watch the current championship leader, Daniele Alolé, comes across the line to complete his lap. 30 seconds left on the clock, and it's not an improvement for the Ducati rider, but here comes Trast, the Yamaha, Monster Energy Yamaha rider. He's just missed out by 1 thousandths of a second.
He cannot believe it.
Unbelievable. We saw his reaction as he came across the line. He thought it was pole for a second, then realised it wasn't, but he still got 1 more lap to go.
Liam, look at that difference. 0.001. If he can't believe it, I can't believe it. That was such a great lap from Trast. He'll be so frustrated that by the narrowest of margins, he's denied that pole position.
By the skin of his teeth, he's missed out on pole position. It doesn't get any closer than that here in MotoGP eSport. That's why we love it. These riders are pushing to the absolute limit, and their limit is just a little bit beyond. I thought Daniele Alolé was about to tuck the front there as he's pushing on. Now the Ducati rider comes through turns 10 into 11. He goes a little bit deep, but squares off the right-hander absolutely perfectly. Comes across sector number 3. He's lost time. He was on course for pole position, but he's lost time in sector 3.
Yeah, this is something we've seen from every rider so far in this session. We've seen quicker and quicker times in sectors 1 and 2. We've seen that just again with Daniele Alolé there, but then in sectors 3 and 4 they just lose a bit of time, and that's what's costing these gamers for the time being.
A little bit further back, Adrian, he's on course for a personal best as Daniele Alolé does not improve. He'll be starting from the outside of the front row. Here comes Adrian. He's on course for a personal best. Where will this put him?
Oh!
Yes, it was an improvement for Adrian. What a lap time there. What a session that was, Connor.
Yeah,
unbelievable. But for the third time in round 2, it's Jackhammer on pole position.
Yeah, Jackhammer showing everyone just how to get the job done. He'll be the pole sitter, followed on the front row by Trast and Daniele Alolé. Behind them, Adrian, Davide Teresi and Flavio Baldacci. And then it's Spadalongo, Keinster and Piero Ricciuti. And after them, Exarock and Deepo Akbar.